This time, all eyes are on two rising young stars, Ziyu and Tian Xuning. Both are known for their natural charm and extraordinary talent, which have captured the public's attention. However, behind the glitz and glamour of the entertainment world, many fans are beginning to notice something deeper than just a professional relationship. There is something that is hard to explain, something that even their agencies seem to want to hide. It all started with one simple moment. In a promotional interview for their latest drama, the camera captured Ziyu's intense gaze at Tian Xuning. It wasn't like the usual look between coworkers. There was warmth, admiration, and a meaningful silence that seemed to speak louder than 1,000 words. Fans immediately noticed the moment, and the clip went viral on social media. "Did you see the way Ziyu looked at him?" wrote one fan on the Weibo platform. That wasn't an ordinary gaze. It was the gaze of someone trying to hide their true feelings. In no time, thousands of comments appeared, reinforcing the suspicion that there was something more than just a professional collaboration between them. Interestingly, as soon as the rumors spread, both of their agencies took swift action. They began deleting several behind-the-scenes photos showing Ziyu and Tian Xuning together, citing project promotion consistency as the reason. However, fans are not fooled. In fact, this swift action only raised more suspicions. Why delete them if there was nothing to hide? Why do behind-the-scenes recordings suddenly disappear from official posts every time there is a sweet interaction between the two? Some fans even suspect that the agency wants to control the narrative so that their relationship remains safe in the public eye. In every appearance together, both on stage and behind the camera, the chemistry between Ziyu and Tian Xuning is too strong to ignore. Their gazes often meet unintentionally, and the smiles they give each other seem sincere, not just the result of promotional rehearsals. At an award show, when Tian Xuning's name was called, the camera captured Ziyu's expression softening instantly. He looked at him proudly, as if the entire room had disappeared and only Tian Xuning existed in his eyes. Fans immediately captured the moment and dubbed it Ziyu's love glance. On various platforms, fans began compiling videos showing mysterious moments between the two. From stealing glances at each other during press conferences, small smiles that appeared for no apparent reason, to small gestures such as brushing hair away from Tian Xuning's face, everything looked too natural. Even in a group interview, when reporters asked about their ideal type, Ziyu paused for a long time before answering. However, just before answering, his eyes glanced at Tian Xuning. Observant fans immediately caught the moment and concluded that his answer was probably not just a coincidence. Some sources in the entertainment industry even began to whisper that their relationship was closer than it appeared. However, since both of them were still in the early stages of their careers, their agencies chose to cover up the fact so that the public would focus on their work, not their personal lives. According to an anonymous production staff member, Ziyu always pays attention to Tian Xuning. During breaks in filming, he often makes sure Tian eats and gets enough rest. Even if Tian looks tired, Ziyu is the first to approach him. Everyone on set knows that they have a very special relationship. The funny thing is, when the rumors started to get out of hand, both of their agencies quickly issued official statements saying that their relationship was just close friends. However, the public became even more skeptical. The harder they denied it, the more evidence emerged that seemed to contradict the clarification. Some fans even said that their gestures in front of the camera couldn't be faked. There was sincerity in them. There was a comfort that couldn't be created by acting alone. Ironically, after the statement was released, there were even more new moments that reinforced the public's suspicions. In a radio interview, Tian Xuning smiled shyly when the host mentioned his name alongside Ziyu's. She tried to hide her expression with a small laugh, but her eyes revealed something different, as if there was a sweet secret she wanted to keep tightly guarded. On the other hand, Ziyu, who was interviewed a few days later, showed a similar reaction. When her name was mentioned alongside Tian Xuning's, that smile appeared, the same smile, sincere and impossible to hide. Fans quickly picked up on the subtle signals. On various platforms, comments began to appear. If they're really just friends, why do they seem so awkward every time this topic comes up? Or, that smile can't be faked. That's the smile of someone trying to hide their feelings. Even some netizens who were initially skeptical began to change their minds after seeing the consistency of their interactions. Warm, sincere, but full of boundaries, like two people protecting something very precious. It didn't stop there. Fans also noticed that since the clarification was issued, their promotional schedules rarely overlapped. Whereas before they often appeared together on the same stage, now their agencies seemed to be deliberately separating their schedules. However, every time they were at a big event, the cameras still managed to capture small moments where the two would search for each other with unmistakable glances. This is what makes many people believe. It's not a rumor that needs to be denied, but a reality that they are protecting from the public spotlight. Is this just a coincidence? Or is it love that must be kept quiet? The public may not have received an official acknowledgement, but their hearts are speaking much more honestly than any agency's official statement. Meanwhile, public reactions are mixed. Most fans actually support them if they do have a special relationship. "They look good together," commented a fan. "If they're really together, I think it's something beautiful." However, some are concerned that this relationship could disrupt their thriving careers. But one thing is certain. The more the agency tries to cover it up, the more curious the public becomes. Many believe that true love should not be hidden, especially if the two look happy. No matter how many clarifications are issued, every time Ziyu and Tian Xuning are in the same room, the atmosphere always changes. There is a soft energy that is difficult to explain, like two people who understand each other without needing words. Even in silence, they seem to talk to each other through their gazes. Some fans describe their relationship as silent love, a connection that doesn't need public acknowledgement because the depth of their feelings is enough for everyone to feel it. A big question arises. Is the agency trying to cover up their relationship for professional reasons? Or because they know the public isn't ready to accept this couple? Whatever the answer, one thing is certain. The connection between Ziyu and Tian Xuning has left a deep mark on the hearts of fans. And even though the agency is trying to cover it up, the world has seen it. Those glances speak volumes. Sometimes, love doesn't need to be spoken for everyone to know. Because when their eyes meet, nothing can be hidden. Do you feel it too? Ziyu's gaze toward Tian Xuning isn't just an ordinary glance. It's the language of the heart that can't be controlled, not even by the agency. Perhaps this isn't just a rumor, but the beginning of a beautiful love story that the world isn't ready to see yet.